Florida, often known for its sunny beaches and vibrant attractions, also hides a darker, more mysterious side. Its rich history, stretching back centuries, has left behind countless eerie tales and unexplained occurrences. The state's humid swamps, dense forests, and coastal waters create the perfect backdrop for ghostly legends and paranormal stories. Florida's older towns and cities are steeped in tales of hauntings, with historic buildings, cemeteries, and forgotten corners said to be alive with paranormal activity. The combination of ancient indigenous lands, colonial history, and the remnants of the Civil War adds layers of mystery and intrigue. Now we will visit the most haunted places in Florida. Number 1. The Old Jail Museum. The Old Jail Museum in St. Augustine, Florida, is one of the most haunted places in the United States. Located in the nation's oldest city, this historic site holds a chilling past that has left it shrouded in mystery and eerie tales. Built in 1891, the old jail was used as a functioning prison until 1953. Today, it serves as a museum that attracts thousands of visitors each year, many of whom come not only to learn about its history, but to experience the strange and supernatural events reported by both staff and guests. The old jail was constructed in the late 19th century due to overcrowding at the old St. Johns County Jail. Its design was inspired by the architecture of the time, with its iron bars, stone walls, and narrow, gloomy cells. The jailhouse was notorious for housing dangerous criminals and notorious figures, many of whom were held in the cramped cells under harsh conditions. One of the most infamous events tied to the old jail was the imprisonment of a group of 7 members of the Billy Bowlegs gang, a notorious group of criminals in Florida. They were eventually executed by hanging in the jail yard. The dark history and violent past of the old jail set the stage for the paranormal activity that many believe haunts the place today. Visitors and staff of the Old Jail Museum have reported numerous strange occurrences over the years. Perhaps the most commonly reported phenomenon is the sound of footsteps echoing through the halls, especially late at night. These footsteps are often described as heavy and deliberate, as though someone is walking through the halls of the jail when no one is there. Tourists and employees alike have felt a sudden chill of cold air in certain areas, particularly in the old cells where the worst offenders were kept. Even on warm days, some report feeling an eerie coldness that seems to linger. One of the most well-known ghost stories involves the presence of a former jailer named James. James was the night watchman at the old jail for many years, and was known to be a strict and sometimes cruel figure. Several reports from visitors claim to have seen a shadowy figure resembling James, walking along the top balcony, keeping watch over the grounds. Some believe his spirit never left the jail, and that he still oversees the area, especially in the quiet, dark hours of the evening. Another chilling tale comes from the cells where prisoners were once kept. Many people report feeling an oppressive, unsettling energy in these spaces, often accompanied by the distinct feeling of being watched. Some guests have even felt invisible hands touching or tugging at their clothing, though no one is physically near them. One particularly disturbing story tells of a visitor who was pushed into one of the cells, seemingly by an unseen force. The woman was so frightened that she fled the building in a panic, swearing she felt a presence shoving her. The execution yard behind the old jail is also a hotspot for paranormal activity. The area, where several criminals were hanged, has been the site of numerous ghost sightings. People claim to have seen ghostly figures standing near the yard or even heard the sound of a rope snapping through the air, mimicking the sound of a hanging. Many believe that the souls of those executed there still haunt the area, unable to find peace. The site is often described as having a thick, heavy atmosphere that feels as though the spirits of the executed prisoners linger, unable to move on. Numerous paranormal investigations have been conducted at the Old Jail Museum, and many of these teams have captured strange occurrences on camera and audio recordings. Items have been reported to move on their own, doors have slammed shut unexpectedly, and unexplained noises like disembodied voices or whispers can be heard during the night. These phenomena have convinced many visitors that the old jail is truly haunted, with spirits of former prisoners, jailers, and victims of violence still present within its walls. Today, the Old Jail Museum remains a popular destination for those interested in history, architecture, and the supernatural. Guided tours often include stories of its most notorious inmates and the chilling events that continue to haunt the building. Whether or not you believe in ghosts, there is no denying the eerie atmosphere that permeates the old jail museum. Its haunted reputation, combined with its dark history, makes it one of the most fascinating and terrifying places to visit in Florida. Number 2. The Casa Monica Hotel. The Casa Monica Hotel, located in St. Augustine, Florida, is not only an architectural masterpiece, but also one of the most mysterious and allegedly haunted places in the state. Built in 1888 by Franklin W. Smith, the hotel exudes a distinct charm with its Spanish Revival architecture, intricate detailing, and rich history. Over the years, it has witnessed moments of grandeur, decline, and restoration, yet it is the tales of ghostly encounters and unexplained phenomena that have made it a focal point of intrigue for locals and visitors alike. Stepping into the Casa Monica Hotel feels like entering a different era. The grand lobby, with its high ceilings, ornate furnishings, and antique decor, hints at the luxurious lifestyle of the past. However, behind the beauty and elegance lies a darker side that has captured the imagination of many. Stories of ghostly apparitions, unexplained noises, and chilling encounters are whispered among staff and guests, adding an eerie allure to its historic charm. One of the most famous ghost stories associated with Casa Monica revolves around a mysterious woman often seen wandering the hallways in a long, flowing gown. Described as having a sad, forlorn expression, she is believed to be the spirit of a bride who tragically died on her wedding day. According to legend, she was left heartbroken when her fiancé vanished before the ceremony. Overcome with despair, she retreated to her room, where she reportedly ended her life. Guests staying in her suite often report strange occurrences, such as flickering lights, sudden cold drafts, and the sound of soft weeping during the night. Another frequently told tale involves the phantom of a young bellboy. Visitors and staff have shared accounts of seeing a cheerful young man dressed in an old-fashioned uniform carrying luggage down the hallways, only to disappear without a trace. Some believe he is the spirit of a hotel employee who met a tragic end during the early 1900s. His presence is said to bring an inexplicable sense of comfort to those who encounter him, despite the eerie nature of the experience. The basement of the Casa Monica Hotel is another area surrounded by supernatural lore. Once used as a storage space and later as a service area, the basement has been the site of countless reports of paranormal activity. Workers have claimed to hear faint whispers, footsteps echoing in the empty corridors, and even the sensation of being watched. Some say the basement's dark energy stems from its rumored use as a hiding place during turbulent times in the hotel's history. Perhaps the most unsettling stories come from guests staying in certain rooms known for their unusual activity. Reports of items moving on their own, doors slamming shut, and unexplained knocks are not uncommon. Some guests have woken up to the sensation of someone sitting at the edge of their bed, only to find no one there. Others have recounted vivid dreams of people from another era, dressed in period clothing, engaging in conversations as if they were still alive. These experiences have left many wondering if the spirits of past visitors have chosen to remain at the Casa Monica forever. Despite its haunted reputation, the Casa Monica Hotel continues to attract thousands of guests each year. Its blend of historic charm, luxurious amenities, and ghostly legends make it a unique destination for travelers seeking a memorable experience. The hotel embraces its paranormal reputation, offering ghost tours and hosting events that explore the mysterious side of its history. Paranormal enthusiasts and skeptics alike are drawn to the Casa Monica, eager to uncover the truth behind its spine-chilling stories. For those brave enough to explore its haunted halls, the Casa Monica offers an unforgettable experience. The blend of elegance and mystery creates an atmosphere unlike any other, where the past seems to linger in every corner. Whether it's the chilling tales of the forlorn bride, the cheerful ghost of the bellboy, or the unsettling energy in the basement, the Casa Monica Hotel leaves an indelible mark on all who visit. Its stories are not just about fear, but also about the enduring connection between the living and the spirits of the past. In the end, the Casa Monica Hotel is more than just a haunted place, it is a living piece of history. Its walls have witnessed joy and sorrow, triumph and tragedy, and perhaps that is why its story feels so alive. Whether you visit for its beauty or its ghostly legends, the Casa Monica Hotel promises an experience that will stay with you long after you leave.